Okay.
RSQ, QRF. And then this over here is the other triangle, triangle TUV.
Yeah.
That will be an effective strategy for you. One triangle on the left, one triangle on the right. And then you just be like, all right, I'm gonna put 54 there and 24 there. Those are both from the triangle on the left. Okay.
Okay. And you always put the numbers when you're doing like a fraction from the same triangle, like you wouldn't do 54, 36.
You could, though you could do that. So what you're suggesting, and this is not wrong, it's just another way to do the problem, is that this is for triangle QRS,
Yeah.
and that's for triangle TUV.
Yeah.
You can do it however you want as long as you are consistent.
Okay.
So which way do you see it? Because it doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter. I was just wondering which one like
Yeah, it's a good
matters.
question. It should be addressed in class. So what's more important here is once you pick however you're going to do it, on the top right, this has to match whatever the 54 is. So the 54 is R to S. Do you see how those are the second two letters in the triangle?
Yeah, they are.
So the second two letters in the other triangle is U to V. What is U to V in your other?
36 over x plus 5.
Yes. Okay. So now you have a proportion like all the ones we've been doing the other day, except it goes back to there's a triangle involved, but you just have to be able to solve this. Let me grab this, just refresh it down here. Do you remember how to solve something like this?
Um, kinda not. I'm sure if I get refreshed on it, I will.
We talked about cross multiplying
Multiply
here.
54 x plus 5 and 36 and 24. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I don't remember if you're allowed to use calculator. These were
Yeah,
designed to
so
be
we
used
are.
with a calculator. So
Yeah, we are.
you have to multiply 54 into the x and the 5.
And then 36 times 24. Okay.
Yes.
So
So take it
50.
from here and see if you can solve this equation, please.
Okay. Okay, so I have 54x plus 270 equals 36 times 25.
24. 36 times
24.
24.
Yeah,
Yeah,
20.
keep going.
Okay. And then would you subtract 24 from 270?
No, you have to multiply 36 times 24.
Oh, okay.
And these numbers do get fairly large. That's why this was.
Okay. Um, and then I got x equals 11.
Yes, very good. Now, some of these problems will, like we've been talking about for months now, are, solve for X and you're done. If you go back and look, this one does say you'd solve for X, but
Yeah.
it could just as easily say, well, what is UT? UT is X plus 5, 11 plus 5 is 16.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's look at another problem here. So in this problem, the challenge is to set up the proportion.
Yeah.
And what I've been suggesting here is that you set it up so that, triangle MNP, you can think of this left side as triangle MNP, triangle QRP. So it doesn't matter what you put on the top or the bottom. You
Okay,
just
so
pick. So what do you want to put on the top? X plus 8 or 24?
24 over x plus 8
Great.
equals
Now, this
uh
is where you gotta be really, really careful. Really, really
okay,
careful.
okay.
24 is M to P, or you can think of it as P to M. It's the first and the third letter.
Yeah, and then
It
RP is the other one, so it would be 3x minus 9 on top.
it's got to go with the first and the third letter. Q and P,
Yep.
which is different than what you said.
So 28 would be on top.
Yes. Now there will be problems where the variable expression is on the top.
Okay,
Like that's possible.
okay. Whatever.
Okay, but not this one.
All right, and
All right,
then
so now so after you set it up, this is now just an algebra problem. It's no longer geometry.
yeah, got it. And then you do just do the same thing, you multiply into all of them, right?
Yeah, so I'd like you to try solving it from
Got
here.
it. Yeah. So my final answer is 10.
Yeah, that sounds right. So now, sometimes, like we've talked about over and over again, sometimes they want you to find X. In this case, they want you to find PR, and why not find NP? So P to R, and then N to P with X equals 10.
Do I just plug that in again?
Yes, just put 10 in for X.
Yeah,
That was the whole point of finding the,
X. So for P to R, I got 21.
okay,
And then N to P, I got 18.
right, very good. All right. Any questions on that?
Um, nope, no questions on that.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you try your best to set up the proportion. That's the proportion. You don't have to solve it yet.
Okay.
Gotta make sure the proportion is right here for these two. And you really want to use those letter, things like we've been doing.
Yeah. Okay. And the proportion, I'm just saying like CBD is congruent to,
Nope,
oh,
nope.
it's just different
You
columns.
tell me what goes like top left,
Oh,
top
okay.
right, bottom right.
Okay. Okay.
Take a minute. Take a
42.
minute. A full minute. Don't rush this. This is the most
Okay.
important part.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I have 20 or 39 over 42 and 4x plus 2 and 5x minus 2.
Okay, so here's what you're saying. Let's just make sure it's right. You're saying B to C, which
Yeah,
is the first two letters, goes with F to G, and that is
yeah,
what you have here. Very good. Okay.
yeah,
Now
cool.
there is a few things you can do to make this easier to solve.
Yeah, okay,
Um, one is to do what's called pre-reduce the fractions. So like
okay,
these are both divisible by 3. And so what that does is it makes the multiplication easier.
okay,
And if you didn't have a calculator, this would be like crucial, but with a calculator, it's not that important. So
okay, got it,
um, it's up to you. But why don't you try solving this one for us? It's good algebra practice, and then
got it.
we'll do another problem here.
Okay, my final answer is x equals 6.
Okay. And so if you'd asked, you could put that back in. We don't have to do that in the problem. Really good, really good stuff there. There was a time when you would just say you had no idea how to solve that. So that's fantastic.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So new problem here. There are actually two triangles here. There's the smaller one, A, B, E, and the larger one, A, B, C.
Yeah, okay,
Can you tell me the length from A to B?
okay. You want me to give you the proportions again?
Nope, nope, not yet. Just the length from A to B.
It'll be 28.
Okay, good. 2x plus 3. Very good. So the idea here is when you have an overlapping set of triangles, you do want to separate them.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And then now you can set up the proportion. You still using the letters if you want. Um,
Um, okay. I have 28 over 2x plus 3.
okay, that's fine.
and
equals.
equals 20 over 15.
Okay, good. Um, Great. Now, while the fraction on the right does reduce, you can actually divide both of these by 5. So you get 4 over 3. All right. Could you solve it from here for us, please? Cross
Yeah.
multiplying again.
And do you want me to just give you the final answer of X?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay, my final answer I got was X equals 9.
Okay. Sounds correct. So then, you'd go and put that back in if you needed to.
Yeah,
All right, let's try just setting up the proportions now. That's, you've demonstrated, hey, I know how to solve these. So let's not really focus on that. Let's see if you can set up the proportion correctly for these triangles.
okay. Okay, so I have 6x plus 3 over 8x minus 1 and 17 over 21.
Perfect. That is
Cool.
correct. Um, let's try another one here. For this problem, I would recommend, again, it's up to you if you want to do it or not. I would recommend separating the triangles
Okay,
and then labeling them appropriately,
okay.
and then trying to set up the proportion.
All right. Would I add up the 40 and the 5, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm kind of confused on this one.
Okay. This is 2x plus 2.
Yeah.
This whole thing, no, I'm sorry. The whole thing is 40. So what is S to Z if this little piece is 5? The whole
Oh,
thing is 40.
45 or 40,
Yeah, 35.
35. Okay.
Okay. And then label it appropriately. Okay, so now give this a shot. Try setting up the proportion, please.
Okay, 40 over 3x minus 7 and 35 over 2x plus 2.
Yeah, when they're included, when there's like what's called an included angle, you don't even have to look at the letters. It's messed, not messed, they're meshed up or merged up like that. All right, good job. So I would say you're in good shape. You have a quiz or test, anything this week?
Yeah, Friday.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, you're in good shape. We